RiverBender.com's live coverage of today's game is brought to you by Zeisser Kia, the ultimate buying experience. St. Peter's Hardware and Rental, the best products, service, and expert advice. Mallory Sports, where your sports world begins. Ace Hardware. Ace, the helpful place. First Mid-America Credit Union. New name, same great credit union. Tom Lane State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the Riverbend. Quality Buick, GMC, Cadillac. Serving the Riverbend for 52 years. Gerard Fisher American Family Insurance. All your protection under one roof. Alton Refrigeration, the first choice in quality HD TV and appliances. Barry Macias, professional independent insurance agents. Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949.
And good evening, everyone. Welcome to Friday the 13th Baseball. It's the CM Eagles and the Alton Redbirds. Friday night action here at the Bethalto Sports Complex. CM and Alton High getting ready to meet in boys baseball. With Louis Korak, Brent Birkland here with you on the Big Z. We get ready for a night of baseball with clouds and rain in the area, but we're going to get started here a little early and try to beat the rain, Louis.
Hopefully. And if judging by the radar, you never know, it could just miss us completely. And that's what they're hoping for here anyway. And it's the second of a twilight doubleheader for CM here. For Alton's first game, they took on Gillespie in the opener, won that one 10-0 in 6 innings on a one-hitter by McRae. They're going to go at it here with a much more formidable, much more tougher opponent in 4A Southwestern Conference, Alton Redbirds in town.
Two 17-win teams getting together here. Alton at 17-8, CM at 17-11, and of course the Alton Redbirds with a big victory of their own yesterday when they went to O'Fallon and beat the Southwestern Conference champion O'Fallon Panthers. Their second loss in the conference, their fourth loss overall this season. That's it. They've already won 20 games plus this spring, and the Redbirds try to keep it on a roll here tonight against the Eagles.
Well, it's amazing how they're the only ones that have been able to put a blemish on O'Fallon's conference record this year. Only team that have beaten them. They swept the season series. Of course, we did that game back in Alton, last month actually, I should say, and they're able to, like I said, put the only blemishes on their record, and it's a pretty good feather in the cap when you can knock off the conference champs twice and be the only team to do it. And they're going to turn around here and try to do the same to CM. It's going to be a good ball game.
The wind starts whipping around. The temperatures start to cool quickly here tonight as the cold front, the slow low, starts to move into the area, and we get ready for the Eagles and the Redbirds. In just a moment, you're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
When you own a business, your loss could be your employee's loss too. That's why you should put American Family Insurance and me to work right away. I'm Gerard Fisher of American Family Insurance. I can help you design property and liability coverages that fit the needs of your specific business. Interested? Call me, Gerard Fisher, at 466-7062.
American Family Insurance.
Zeisser Kia, the ultimate buying experience.
Gas prices are soaring, and so is the cost to own a car. I want to help lower that cost, so I'm here to make you this offer. If your car is financed, stop by Zeisser to see how we can help. If you qualify for financing and we can't lower your cost of ownership, we'll fill up your tank just for stopping by. And with Kia's great warranty and top fuel economy, we can literally save you thousands a year.
It's gonna be huge!
Visit us in St. Peter's, Wood River, or on the web at stlouiskia.com.
Ace Hardware in Bethalto is your helpful place. It's where you'll find more than 70,000 items in the store and even more online. It's where the people know how to solve your problems. It's where top brands like Benjamin Moore, Still, and Craftsman make your jobs go smoothly and with confidence. It's where hot buys sizzle each and every week. Ace Hardware in Bethalto is more than helpful. They save you time and money too.
Cloudy evening and getting breezy, getting cooler, and the rain again in the region tonight. And we're just a couple of minutes away from getting started here. The Eagles, the road team, they tried to play this game way back in March as a Saturday doubleheader at Gordon Moore Park. They rescheduled a couple of times in April at Gordon Moore Park. This is about the fourth attempt to play between these two teams, and they're going to do it right here, right now. Friday night baseball in Bethalto, and Jack McKinney steps in, and we're ready to go with Jason Roberts on the mound for Alton. And our first pitch is high, ball one to the Civic Memorial left fielder, McKinney.
I was going to say, if somehow this one doesn't get in tonight, I think you ought to just throw in the towel and give up.
That's true. Time and time again, these two teams have tried and tried. Gordon Moore Park, over and over again. There's a foul ball by McKinney. Fensel and Linton will follow. Tobin is the cleanup hitter tonight for Coach Gary Bruning. Coach Todd Haug and the Redbirds over in the first base dugout here at the Bethalto Sports Complex. Jason Roberts looks in, gets the sign. And the pitch on the way to McKinney. Swing and another tap foul. Strike two.
One of 6 seniors honored here tonight, or I should say between games.
Senior day, senior night for the CM baseball team. We were here for the CM softball senior night too. And that was, as it turned out, a doubleheader between Jerseyville and Alton, along with CM. Gillespie against CM earlier this afternoon. Eagles beat the Miners 10-0. 2-2 pitch, breaking ball, strike three called, and it's a strikeout to start the ball game here tonight.
That's a good curveball there. It started in over the inside portion of the plate and broke. Late break action and had McKinney fooled, and he knew it. As soon as the ball hit the glove, he knew he was going to get punched out there, and a good start for Roberts to the ball game here. And he actually came on yesterday in the O'Fallon game to get the last out and record the save in that 4-2 win.
Ground ball to the right side. Second baseman Calvert gets a big hop on that last hop, and it almost flipped over his head, but he throws out Fensel, 2 down.
Well, usually when that ball hits the lip there where the grass and the dirt meet, you never know where that thing is going to go, and you're right, boy, that thing just bounded up and nearly over the head of the Alton second baseman Calvert there, but he's able to stay with it and make the play, and that quickly we've got 2 outs.
Roberts again getting the save against O'Fallon yesterday. Also drove in 2 of the 4 runs as Linton fouls it away left side. Brent Gibbs had the big blast, a 2-run home run in the first inning, the catcher for Alton. Gibbs behind the plate, Roberts the pitch, swing and a miss. At third base, it's Bodenbach, Spurgeon at short, Calvert at second, Shane Matthews at first. It's Edwards in left, Lombardo in center, and Boyd in right field. Linton takes low and away. Right-handed pitcher against the left-handed hitting Jaron Linton here. As we get started a little early this evening, 6:45, and the 1-2 delivery now. Swing and a foul, still 1-2. Top of the first, no score. CM baseball coach Gary Bruning down at third coaching. 2 up, 2 down. As he watches his second baseman now, Linton, the number 3 hitter. And Linton watches this one drop low for a ball, 2-2.
Looked like a 1-2 slider there. And again, good late breaking action on it, but couldn't get the CM second baseman to bite.
High and away for a ball. It's now 3-2. CM Eagles not scheduled to play again for a week. Line drive to center, and the center fielder Lombardo will play that on 2 hops. It's a 2-out single. Nice easy swing by Linton.
Well, he makes a pitcher pay. Roberts there, he got ahead of him 1-2 and couldn't put him away, and then wound up falling behind, and instead of issuing the walk there, obviously you have to groove one over a good portion of the plate, and instead of doing too much with him, Linton just takes it right back through the middle for a 2-out hit. And the Eagles with a base runner with 2 outs now.
Roberts throws a strike on the outside edge to Zach Tobin, the center fielder. Roberts with his 9th start of the year. He is 7-2 with a save. And his ERA, 3.54. And Roberts steps off as he'll keep an eye on Linton over there with 2 outs. Linton with a lead at first base. First baseman Matthews holding him on. And the pitch drops low for a ball. It's 1-1. Dorsey will be next. McCray and Emmerich will follow. Then Burnett, the pitcher, and Shasheen will round out the batting order tonight. Low and away for a ball. Tobin, the center fielder tonight, wears number 22. Again, one of the 6 seniors for CM here on senior night. Another pitch by Roberts, swinging a chopper left side, and the shortstop grabs it, throws to second, but no chance. It's in the hole for an infield single.
Spurgeon gets to it, but just better off there. Just put that in your pocket. He nearly compounded matters there by maybe throwing that one away. You do that, you're going to allow Linton to move into third base. So after Roberts gets the first 2 outs, back-to-back hits for CM here, and an RBI chance now for the designated hitter, Nick Dorsey, who we saw here a couple of nights ago, was a starting pitcher against Highland.
Dorsey from the right side, wearing number 7. 2 on, 2 out now. The pitch on the way. Swing and a soft liner, trapped by the second baseman Calvert, and he throws to first to end the inning. 2 hits after 2 were out, but 2 left on for the Eagles. The Redbirds coming up. No score here between the purple and the red. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Since 1947, St. Peter's Hardware and Rental has been helping you get the job done right. When planning a do-it-yourself project, party, or event, turn to St. Peter's for what you need to make it successful. St. Peter's carries brand-name tools like DeWalt, Bosch, and Milwaukee. Quality True Value paints backed by a lifetime warranty, and everything else you need from gadgets to grills. Shop in-store or shop online. St. Peter's Hardware and Rental. The best products, service, and expert advice.
Compare a well-equipped Lexus ES to a well-equipped Buick LaCrosse. Get inside each and see what you find. If perfection is what you pursue, this might just change your course. Meet the new class of world class. The 2010 LaCrosse from Buick. May the best car win.
Senior night for the CM Eagles. There's 6 seniors being saluted tonight. McKinney, Shasheen, Tobin, McCray, Dorsey, and Emmerich. And the pitcher, Burnett, here tonight, right-hander, and he will face the Alton Redbirds, and their lineup looks like this evening. Lombardo in center will lead it off. Edwards in left will bat second. Pitcher Roberts will hit third. Then it's the catcher, Brent Gibbs. Matthews at first base will bat fifth. Boyd in right field will hit sixth. Then it's Bailey, the designated hitter. He'll bat for Spurgeon, the shortstop. Calvert, second baseman, will hit eighth. And Bodenbach, the third baseman, will hit ninth for Coach Todd Haug in the first base dugout. And Redbirds get ready to roll here. Bottom of the first inning. They are the home team, even though we play in Bethalto tonight.
We had CM with a couple of hits with 2 outs. They couldn't bring him around. Now they've played defense, and it's going to be Burnett to the mound.
And he wears number 11, Cody Burnett, Jr., right-hander. Here's the breaking ball that's inside for a ball, and it's 1-1 to Nick Lombardo.
Burnett looking for his first win of the year. He is 0-4, and Roberts coming in second, 7-2.
This one's going to hit the batter. It's even further inside on another attempt at a breaking ball, and Lombardo is nicked by the pitch, and that will bring in Luke Edwards.
And you can see the Redbirds maybe getting aggressive and getting busy here early on the bases, and Edwards, the left fielder, steps in now, checks his signs, and we'll see what happens with Lombardo over at first base.
Here's the stretch by Burnett. The pitch, swing and a miss. Above the letters to Edwards, and he swung through it.
Change of pace there. Just a little high and away. Could not come up with anything there, so he steps back in with an 0-1 count now.
Wind, at least for the moment, blowing out toward right field, it looks like, but I think the wind is going to change every 5 or 10 minutes. We'll see about that, but it is whipping around the ballpark tonight. And the lights are on here.
Well, right now, if you get one up, you might be able to get one out of here with it blowing out.
Throw over to first, and it's a wild throw, and it goes wide of first base, and that will send Lombardo to second with nobody out.
Well, hit batsman and an error on the pickoff attempt now, and Alton with a base runner now in scoring position with nobody out. Now you may see a bunt here. We'll see.
Edwards gets ready. Jason Roberts will follow. Swing and a line drive into center. That's a base hit, and Edwards singles to center. Lombardo will score easily, and it is 1-0 just like that for Alton High.
Well, it didn't take very long, and forget about the bunt. Edwards jumps on the first pitch coming to him and strokes that one right back up the middle. And Lombardo, after he moves up on the throwing error, scores easily on the play. 1 hit, 1 run for the Redbirds, 2 batters into the game, and they have a quick lead.
And Jason Roberts digs in now. Roberts from the right side again drove in 2 yesterday at O'Fallon in a 4-2 win over the Panthers. Breaking ball is a strike called inside corner around the knees to Roberts here. Roberts at the dish. 29 RBIs on the season. Lombardo 34, Gibbs with 33. There's a strike call. 0-2. Plenty of runs scored for Alton this year. They lead the Southwestern Conference over 9 runs per game overall. O'Fallon at just under 9 runs per game. There's a ground ball up the middle, base hit. Roberts sends it to center field as it went right back up the middle. Edwards stops at second base, nobody out.
Mistake pitch there for Burnett. I mean, he's ahead 0-2. You don't want to get that thing anywhere near the plate, and he got too much of it there. Right on the inner portion of it, and Roberts just takes it right back through the middle again. That's 2 hits for Alton right up the middle. And the first 3 have reached base here, and they have something going here right off the bat. Now you have your 4, 5, and 6 batters waiting in the wings here, ready to make something happen, already with a 1-0 lead.
And now it's the cleanup man, the catcher Brent Gibbs. He digs in. After the 2-run home run yesterday against O'Fallon, pitch, swing, and a pop fly into left field. Left fielder cruising back. McKinney is under it. He will grab it. The runner Edwards tags, going to third. The relay not in time. The back runner will take second base. That's a courtesy runner, Ron Wisnowski, and it's second and third, 1 out.
Boy, that's aggressive base running there. I thought, okay, he's going to tag up and go about a third of the way and test the throw, but did not waste any time at all there. And good job by the pinch runner also, taking second base to take the double play out of the way. Very aggressive there by Edwards, and Alton making things happen there on the bases. It winds up being a good play because now you have runners in scoring position with 1 out.
Shane Matthews, 18 RBIs at the dish from the left side here. Bottom of the first inning, Redbirds lead the Eagles 1-0. Each team with 2 hits now. RBI for Edwards has started us off. Alton 1, CM nothing. And Matthews fouls it back and out of play. Be followed by Boyd, Josh Boyd, the right fielder, then the DH, Ray Bailey. Burnett brings it in, swinging a ground ball to the right side, base hit through the hole on the right side. A run will score. The other runner stops at third. First and third, it's another hit, 2-0 Redbirds.
Not exactly hit with any kind of authority, but if it had eyes and gets between McCray at first and Linton at second, and another RBI for the Redbirds on the board. This one for Matthews. It's 3 hits now in the inning, and Alton with a 2-0 lead. Another runner in scoring position now for Boyd. And there's still only 1 out.
Boyd with a dozen RBIs. We'll see if he adds to that total here as the Redbirds get it going in the first inning. The pitch. Fakes a bunt. They're going to steal a base without a throw. In standing up is Matthews, second and third.
Well, again, you take the double play away now, so probably a wise choice if you're able to steal the base. Go ahead and eliminate that, and now the CM defense is going to play in. They're all going to play, try to take that away.
Fly ball to right field. Right fielder deep. That's Shasheen. Grabs it near the line. The runner comes back now and tags at third. He's still going to try to score, and he will, as the throw is just a little wide right at home. And the sacrifice fly is good. Wisnowski scores. The other runner to third.
I don't know what Wisnowski was doing there. Boy, he's got to go straight to the bag on that and made that a lot more difficult than it really needed to be. Fortunately, he was able to get away with it, but when that ball's hitting the air, your immediate reaction is go back to the bag and tag up. Redbirds catch a little bit of a break. They're able to execute it anyway, but could have executed that a little easier.
3-0 Alton. And catcher calls timeout. Cody Howard wants to go talk to Cody Burnett. Make it Corey Howard and Cody Burnett. They'll have a meeting on the mound, and number 15 at the plate. And we'll see what happens here as Bailey digs in, gets ready to go. He's the DH for Spurgeon, Niles Spurgeon at shortstop. Runner at third, 2 down. Burnett steps off, CM defense. Howard the catcher, Burnett the pitcher. Emmerich at third, Fensel at short, Lenton at second, McCray at first, McKinney in left, Tobin in center, Shasheen in right field. First inning, 3-0, foul ball by Bailey. Back to the screen. Right-handed pitcher, right-handed batter, ready to go again. 0-1 pitch is high. It's 1-1. Eagles over the Miners earlier this afternoon, 10-0 in 6 innings, so win number 17 for CM. And there's a pop fly. Into right field it goes, short right field. Second baseman out, and he will make the play. Linton grabs it in short right, but the Redbirds get 3 runs on 3 hits, and after 1 inning here in Bethalto, the Alton Redbirds 3, the CM Eagles nothing. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
In today's economy, everyone's looking for an encouraging sign. That's exactly what you'll find right here at my State Farm office in Bethalto. I'm Tom Lane, and for 86 years, State Farm agents like me have been helping you protect the things that matter most. That's why more people trust State Farm, and why we consider that a very good sign.
Call Tom Lane State Farm office in Bethalto at 377-8912 or go to tomlaneagency.net.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is fair.
At First Mid-America Credit Union, they offer more than savings accounts, checking accounts, money markets, loans, and IRAs. They also offer a Visa Platinum Card, which rewards their members with low rates, no annual fees, no hidden fees, no balance transfer fees, built-in safety features to protect your card from fraud, and a reward program which rewards you for every purchase you make. Apply today for a First Mid-America Credit Union Visa Platinum Card at www.1stmidamerica.org.
Back at the ballpark in Bethalto, and the CM Eagles at the plate. First pitch swinging, McCray taps one on one hop, back to the top of the hill. Roberts reaches up, grabs it, throws McCray out, 1 down.
Nice play by Roberts. Maybe if that gets by him, could have a chance to get through there if Calvert's not able to make the play defensively, but Roberts is able to take care of it all on his own, and one pitch, one out.
And another first pitch swing. It's a pop fly to short. Shortstop there, and he makes the grab, and Spurgeon squeezes it, 2 down.
Well, you got to like that. If you're Alton, limit the pitches, and 2 pitches, 2 outs. But how many games have you and I have done where pitchers would get off to an easy, quick start? Next thing you know, they're throwing 20-some-odd pitches in an inning.
2 minutes after 7 o'clock, you're in tune to WBGZ Alton. Friday night baseball here on Friday the 13th. 3-0, Alton over CM. Ground ball to the right side. Calvert is there. He will pick it up and throw him out. It's 1-2-3 as Burnett grounds out to the second baseman for the Redbirds. And the Redbirds back to the plate, leading CM 3-0. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Everybody's saying buy American, but not me. I just want you to come drive American. Come out today and see for yourself. No one has a more impressive selection of vehicles than Ford. Whether it's a Focus, Fusion, Escape, Edge, F-150, or any other Ford product, no one can beat Ford's quality. Not Toyota, not Honda, not anybody.
Roberts Motors, your hometown dealer for over 60 years, just off Route 3 or Highway 67 in Alton, or at RobertsMotors.com.
I'll grab the birthday cake. You bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
With Louis Korak, Brent Birkeland back here at the ballpark. Bethalto Sports Complex, 7, 8, 9 in the order. Actually, 8 and 9 in the order will lead things off here. And we'll see what the Alton Redbirds do with their second at-bat. They scored 3 in the first and lead it 3-0.
And an efficient inning for Roberts on the mound. You throw 4 pitches, you get 3 outs. Boy, that you can't ask for anything more than that unless you get 3 pitches and 3 outs. But hey, you'll take the 4 and 3 anytime. They'll go to work here with Calvert, Bodenbach, the bottom 2 in the order, and then back to the top with Lombardo, already with a 3-0 lead.
We mentioned senior night here, also senior day in Wood River today for the Lady Oilers softball team, hosting Carlinville, and a rare Oiler victory, 5 innings, 10-0. The Oil over the Lady Cabbies, and Sage Denny, 5 innings shutout. So Sage Denny, the senior, will pick up the shutout for the Lady Oilers over Carlinville today, 10-0 in 5 innings. Thanks to Coach Dana Emmerich for passing that score along on this Friday the 13th. Calvert from the left side. Where's number 10? Burnett looks in, gets the sign from Howard. Bodenbach will follow. Bottom of the order. The pitch. Outside for a ball.
Dana always tries to take care of the media, doesn't he?
Always.
Well, almost everybody.
True. There's a ball that drops low. Ball 2 low. Here's the next. And a strike call. CM Eagles, Alton Redbirds, boys baseball here today. Burnett the pitcher, Calvert at the plate for the Redbirds. The pitch. Breaking ball is hit to the right side. Second baseman Linton bobbles it. Still has time to throw him out at first, and there's 1 down.
Well, initially, McRae made a break for the ball and then thought otherwise and figured, I better get over to the bag and cover here because if I don't, this is going to be a close play at first base. And a little bit of a bobble there for Linton, but he's able to recover nicely and get the out.
baseman now will bat. Here's the windup. Burnett brings it to Bodenbach now. It's up and in, ball one. So the Lady Oilers with a win over the Carlinville Lady Cavs today. Softball. 10-0, 5 innings. 1-0 pitch on the way. Tapped foul, third base side. And at lunchtime today, I was at East Alton Wood River High School visiting athletic director Adam Miller, and I got a chance to visit with new football coach Travis Williams and Andy Thompson, the baseball coach.
I'm happy for you.
There's a fly ball into left. Left fielder coming in, still charging in. Shortstop's going to call for it at the end, and it's going to be Fensel. He makes the grab.
Welcome to the win. That's what that one was all about. You think it's going to be a fly ball into left, and next thing you know, McKinney's on his horse trying to come in on that one. But they were able to make the play with Fensel ranging out there for the second out of the inning.
2 up, 2 down. And a strike call. Lombardo, the batter, he's the leadoff man.
Started off the game for Alton, hit by a pitch and scored in the first.
Here's another pitch. Swing and a drive into the gap. Left center field. McKinney on the fly. Can't get it. He'll play it on a hop, and he'll hold Lombardo to a single. Great speed for Nick Lombardo, but he has a 2-out single.
McKinney maybe thought about laying out for that one to maybe try to make a diving catch, but if you take that risk and don't come up with it, it's probably going to turn into a triple. So he thought otherwise, just play it safe, keep the ball in front of him and hold him to a single, a 2-out single. Fourth hit for Alton already. Edwards will bat now. He singled, scored, drove in a run in the first inning.
Burnett now to Edwards. Pitches a strike, and Lombardo will steal second base as the throw bounces in at second. Two outs, runner at second, Edwards at the plate. And the pitch. Runner going again, tapped foul, third base side.
Well, they figure maybe they can try to take advantage of the freshman catcher behind the plate.
7 o'clock hour. Eagles and Redbirds. Riverbend baseball tonight. Under the lights. Burnett with a turn, no throw. Lombardo at second with 2 down. And the pitch is fouled off to the right and out of play. First baseman giving chase, but it is out of play. Out of the reach of McCray over there. We are in the second inning. 3-0. The Redbirds with 3 in the first. One of these teams will pick up win number 18 tonight. 17 wins apiece. There's a pop-up on the infield, right around the mound. Third baseman comes in, and he will make the running catch. Emmerich called for it, and he grabbed it on the run, and that's the end of the Redbirds' second inning. 3-0. The Redbirds lead the Eagles. Back in Bethalto in a moment. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Ragusa drops to throw. Now lets it go deep down the left sideline. He's got Thorpe, and he makes a dandy catch.
Here's another steal by Bradley. Lumpkins all alone. He lays it in from.
Yeah! Woo!
Alton Redbirds and CM Eagles. We move now into the third inning. Redbirds with a lead as they scored 3 in the first. Alton on top of Civic Memorial here. 3-0 our score. CM Eagles back to the dish as we go to inning number 3. Jason Roberts will bring it in, swinging a foul third base side to Shasheen, the number 9 hitter. Roberts has retired 4 in a row. He had a 1-2-3 second inning. And the right-hander will bring it in outside for a ball to the number 9 hitter. There's a chopper to third, and it is foul right at the bag and right at Bodenbach there at third base. And so Shashin will come back with 2 strikes and a ball.
McKinney then and Fensel back to the top of the order. CM with 2 hits on the board, Alton with 4, but it's a 3-0 game right now.
Swing and a foul off the end of the bat. Still 1-2 with Roberts throwing strikes. CM Eagles a record of 17-11. Alton 17-8. Breaking ball, strike 3 called. He caught another Eagle looking, and there's 1 out.
Similar pitch to what he got McKinney on, and all you do is you just buckle the knees, and it's obviously something that he wasn't looking for there. And here's McKinney, who struck out to start the game on a very similar pitch, and these are the 2 strikeouts that belong to Roberts in the game.
Breaking ball, strike again from Roberts.
Very sharp today. It's got good late break on it, and batters right now are not picking it up the first time through.
McKinney taps 1 foul at home plate, strike 2. Two strikes and nothing. Roberts to Jack McKinney here. This one low and away as it bounces in for a ball. Well, next week we will start up our Class 2A softball and baseball regional coverage here on the Big Z. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday playoff action. Foul ball off to the right. And so that will include the Shells, the Oilers, the Explorers, and the Piasol Birds off and on next week.
It's here. Question is, can we keep the weather away?
Will it be spring next week? 1-2 pitch again. Swing and a tap towards short. Spurgeon will charge it, and he'll throw out McKinney. 2 down.
Makes a nice play. Spurgeon does getting in on that. You got a speedy runner going up the first base line. You have to get to it quickly. He does so nicely on the run and makes a good strong throw. And now 6 in a row retired by Roberts. He'll deal with Fensel, who's all 0 for 1, grounded out to second in the first inning.
Fensel at the dish, strike 1. Another pitch from Roberts, ground ball to short. Spurgeon there again. He'll fire across again. And another ground out. 1-2-3 for the Eagles again. Middle of the 3rd inning. 3-0. Alton over Civic Memorial. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
You'll find it at Mallory's. Mallory's Sporting Goods in Wood River. Your high school gear and sportswear? It's at Mallory's. Athletic equipment for the little tykes? You'll find it at Mallory's. How about team gear and uniforms? Or personalized gear and specialty equipment? It's at Mallory's too. You'll find it all at Mallory's Sporting Goods, just minutes from your school off of 255, right next to the Walmart complex on Vaughn Road in Wood River. From its birth in 1931 on Broadway in Alton to its new home on Homer Adams Parkway, welcome to Alton Refrigeration and Home Furnishings. Alton Refrigeration and Home Furnishings earned its outstanding customer service reputation in servicing major appliance brands such as Maytag, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Frigidaire, Samsung, and more. When you think about it, Alton Refrigeration is about providing you with years of comfortable living with worry-free brand-name products.
Swing and a foul. Jason Roberts with a big cut.
Took a good rip at a 2-0 pitch there. Maybe a little up and away, and fouls it off to the right.
Monday, Alton scheduled to play Triad. Then they'll take on Edwardsville Tuesday. Jerseyville Wednesday night. There's a fly ball to center. Center fielder deep, way back, and Tobin has it go over his head. It one-hops the fence as Robert hits it to straightaway center. He's headed for third. The relay not in time. It's a standing triple for Roberts.
He hit that ball with authority there, and again, maybe with a little bit of help from the wind because it is blowing out towards the outfield, and Tobin playing a little bit in there and had to go a long way to get that all the way back to the fence, and Roberts can see the play in front of him. Wound up being a little closer than I thought that it might be, but he goes in standing up at third base with a leadoff triple.
And that will bring in the big catcher Brent Gibbs. 33 RBIs, 3 home runs. And it is low and away as the infield comes in again with nobody out.
Roberts is now 2 for 2 in the game. He's scored a run, and he's 90 feet away from scoring again. Gibbs flied out to left, 0 for 1 in the game.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul ball, third base side. Emmerich is over. He has it. Fighting the wind, and he stayed with it and grabbed it in front of the CM dugout.
Well, there wasn't much that Gibbs was going to be able to do at that pitch. That thing had him all tied up in knots in the inner portion of the plate. It's a big out for Burnett to get. You keep that runner now at third with 1 out. Matthews up now. He's singled. Drove in a run back in the first inning.
And he will foul one straight back and out of play. Courtesy runner for the pitcher again there. Ron Wisnowski at third base with good speed.
You're right. He scored back in the first inning running for Roberts, so I take that back.
Matthews checks the sign and digs back in from the left side. Wearing number 20. Fakes a bunt, takes outside and high for a ball.
Well, you can tell Gary Bruning wants to cut down as many runs as he can because he knows it's going to be tough going the rest of the way here. They haven't scored through 3 innings, and he doesn't want to fall behind anymore.
Swing and a foul back to the screen by Matthews. Matthews ready to go again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. It's 1 on, 1 out. The pitch, high, 2-2. Again, next week, we'll concentrate on the 2A Metro East Lutheran Softball Regional and the 2A Marquette Baseball Regional. Swing and a foul in on his hands. It's still 2-2.
Tied up Matthews as well, but he does a nice job of fighting it off, fouling it off, and living to see another pitch.
Right-handed pitcher, left-handed batter. 2-2 now. Inside hits the batter, and it'll be first and third. 2 on, another hit by pitch.
Second batter that Burnett's hit here tonight. And this one comes on a 2-2 pitch. Not exactly a opportune time for that to happen. And now the infielders are going to, the middle infielders are going to play at double play depth here. They're going to play in at the corners. But you might see Matthews take off here to try to eliminate that double play chance. Boyd, sacrifice fly, RBI back in the first inning.
There goes Matthews, and he's going to have another steal just like he did in the first inning. He'll move into second.
And here come the middle infielders back in.
Boyd at the plate. RBI for him, Matthews and Edwards. And this one in right center field, and it's going to get down. It'll score 2 more. It's extra bases for Boyd. He's on his way to second, and he'll have a 2-run double. Redbirds 5-0 now.
Well, he dropped that one in right over the heart of the plate, and instead of going with it to left field or trying to pull it, nice easy swing and Sends that one into right center field, and now 3 RBIs in the game for Boyd to make it 5-0.
Another hit for the Redbirds. It's a double this time, and here's Bailey now. And he lines one into center. That's a base hit. Center fielder Tobin charging. They'll hold the runner at third. It'll be first and third with 2 on and still 1 out.
Back-to-back hits there on back-to-back pitches. Bailey goes after the first pitch, and now he's 1 for 2 in the game after popping out in the first. So another hit for Alton now. 3 more this inning. They have 7 in the game already.
Time called by head coach Gary Bruning. Slow walk to the mound. We'll see if he makes a change. We'll take a break here. 5-0 Alton. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Zeiser Kia, the ultimate buying experience.
Gas prices are soaring, and so is the cost to own a car. I want to help lower that cost, so I'm here to make you this offer. If your car is financed, stop by Zeiser to see how we can help. If you qualify for financing and we can't lower your cost of ownership, we'll fill up your tank just for stopping by. And with Kia's great warranty and top fuel economy, we can literally save you thousands a year.
It's gonna be huge!
Visit us in St. Peters, Wood River, or on the web at stlouiskia.com.
Ace Hardware in Bethalto is your helpful place. It's where you'll find more than 70,000 items in the store and even more online. It's where the people know how to solve your problems. It's where top brands like Benjamin Moore, Still, and Craftsman make your jobs go smoothly and with confidence. It's where hot buys sizzle each and every week. Ace Hardware in Bethalto is more than helpful. They save you time and money too.
When you own a business, your loss could be your employee's loss too. That's why you should put American Family Insurance and me to work right away. I'm Gerard Fisher of American Family Insurance. I can help you design property and liability coverages that fit the needs of your specific business. Interested? Call me, Gerard Fisher, at 466-7062.
American Family Insurance.
You can't imagine if any more damage is done here that he's not going to be long for this game, and Calvert's going to try to change that and maybe pick up another run here or move that runner along. It's first and third, 1 out here, 1-0 count. Alton already up 5-0, looking to add to it.
Fakes a bunt, and they'll run again. It's a double steal. They'll try to score, and they will. The throw went almost all the way through to second base, and that's when the runner took off, and the runner will score as Boyd comes in to make it 6-0.
Well, it wasn't a particularly good throw back to the shortstop, Fensel there, and once it bounced in there, it was an opportunity for Boyd to take off. He took advantage of it, so the double steal pays off, and Alton has another run on the board.
6-0 in favor of the Redbirds now. 3 in the first, 3 in the third. Calvert at the plate, 1-1 with 1 on, 1 out. And he pops one up. Shortstop, Fensel will call it, and he'll have it 2 down.
Calvert now 0 for 2 in the game, and ran that pitch in on his hands to the left-handed batter on a 2-0 count. Big out to get there, considering he was ahead 2-0. And now Burnett will deal with Bodenbach, who is also 0 for 1. He popped out to short, tried to end the inning here.
Bodenbach at the dish, ball 1. 2 outs, third inning. Runner at second base. 6-0 ball game, and the pitch on the way. Inside, almost hit the batter, 2-0. And Lombardo will be next if we get that far here in the third. Cody Burnett, the stretch. And he will step off now.
Alton's made the most of their hits. They've got 7 in the game, and they've got 6 runs on the board already here in the third inning. Somehow Bodenbach can get on. It'll get it back to the top of the order with Lombardo, who's already been on 3 times.
Deep drive is foul. Bodenbach pulls it up and in for strike one.
Or I should say Lombardo has been on twice in the game, and top of the order has done quite a bit of damage. Their top three in the batting order for the Redbirds have scored 4 of the 6 runs.
Runner back to second for the Redbirds here with 2 outs. 2-1 pitch. It's on the way home. Swing and a foul. Low and away, but fouled back. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Right-handed batter Bodenbach ready for another. This one's down in the dirt. 3-2.
His pitch count wasn't too bad going into this inning, but he's thrown some pitches here in the third.
Here's the stretch, 3-2 pitch, and it's high for a ball, and it's now 2 on, 2 out, top of the order coming up.
And I'm looking over, and no movement from Gary Bruning yet. May give him another batter here.
Nick Lombardo, the leadoff man, steps in.
Hit by a pitch and scored in the first, singled back in the second inning. He hits here in the third.
Pitch is high for a ball. Mentioned earlier, CM off until next Saturday, the 21st, but they may throw a game or 2 in next week. They'll play Edwardsville in a doubleheader next Saturday, a week from tomorrow. There's a ball low in the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 on, 2 out. 6-0 score. The Redbirds lead the Eagles. Burnett to Lombardo. Swing and a foul. Up in his eyes at 2-0, and he fouled it back.
He's the 8th batter to hit here in the inning. And you're sitting on a 2-0 pitch. Boy, you're just licking your chops up there. And he just missed one there.
2 balls, 1 strike. Swing and a foul off to the right. It's now 2-2. Redbirds again back in action Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. They have Edwardsville next week, Jerseyville. Play a makeup game against Belleville East at Gordon Moore Park in there too. Two balls, 2 strikes. And Burnett steps off once again. High, it's 3-2. The runners go here. First and second, 2 down.
Haven't we seen some teams here that barely have gotten to 20 games this year?
Some teams, yes. There's a ground ball. Left side, off the glove of Fensel, and it'll go into left field for a base hit, and the bases are loaded for Alton, and Luke Edwards at the plate.
Just off the glove of Fensel there, and try to send that runner from second base home, and that's going to be all for Burnett. He is going to leave the game here. Or I don't know if he's going to leave, but he's going to leave the mound for sure.
And he's headed out to left field. We'll take a break here. It is going to be Jack McKinney, the new pitcher here in the 3rd inning. Alton leading 6-0, and the Redbirds have the bases loaded when we come back. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Compare a well-equipped Lexus ES to a well-equipped Buick LaCrosse. Get inside each and see what you find. If perfection is what you pursue, this might just change your course. Meet the new class of world class. The 2010 LaCrosse from Buick. May the best car win.
Since 1947, St. Peter's Hardware and Rental has been helping you get the job done right. When planning a do-it-yourself project, party, or event, turn to St. Peter's for what you need to make it successful. St. Peter's carries brand name tools like DeWalt, Bosch, and Milwaukee. Quality True Value paints backed by a lifetime warranty, and everything else you need from gadgets to grills. Shop in-store or shop online. St. Peter's Hardware and Rental. The best products, service, and expert advice.
Is loaded for the Alton Redbirds, and Luke Edwards at the plate, taking low and inside, ball one.
Ninth man to bat in the inning, and McKinney is on here to try to put the brakes on the damage here. Alton with a 3-run inning so far. A hit here could really break this game wide open now. They already lead by 6.
Low for a ball from McKinney. 2-0 the count.
Edwards 1 for 2, singled, scored, drove in a run in the first, and popped out the third and a second.
2-0 pitch. Swing and a line drive, base hit into right center field, and the merry-go-round will start. 2 in for the Alton Redbirds, and they'll try to score 3, and they will on an Edwards double. He clears the bases.
Again, you fall behind to these hitters, and Alton's put up, like you said earlier, they've averaged about 9 runs a game this year, and you fall behind in the count, and then you have to cruise something over the heart of the plate. These guys are good enough where they'll make you pay for it, and that's a big 2-out hit there, and it does clear the bases, and it's going to close the book on Burnett. 3 more RBIs now in the game for Edwards, and he has 4 in the game.
3 RBIs for Boyd, and now 4 for Edwards. That will bring in Roberts now. Pitcher, Jason Roberts, 2 for 2. Takes outside, and it's quickly 2-0 here.
Roberts has singled, and he's tripled in this game.
Here's the 2-0 pitch, swing and a miss. The Redbirds, as it stands right now, they have 6 games left on their schedule. 3 of those will be against Valley teams. Not only CM tonight, but they'll play Triad, Jerseyville, and Highland the rest of the way. They have 2 conference games left, Edwardsville and Belleville East. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Roberts.
Well, Fallon has got that pretty much wrapped up, but Alton, you want to finish strong in the conference.
Fly ball into center. Tobin coming in, still coming in, and he will make the catch. But 6 runs for the Alton Redbirds in the 3rd inning, and after 3, it's Alton 9-0 now over CM. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Whether you're planning for home improvement projects, family vacations, college tuition, or consolidating credit card debt, use your home for what you need. At First Mid-America Credit Union, they offer home equity loans and lines of credit that can lower your costs. For more information, visit www.1stmidamerica.org or call 618-258-3168 to speak to a First Mid-America Credit Union representative.
In today's economy, everyone's looking for an encouraging sign. That's exactly what you'll find right here at my State Farm office in Bethalto. I'm Tom Lane, and for 86 years, State Farm agents like me have been helping you protect the things that matter most. That's why more people trust State Farm, and why we consider that a very good sign.
Call Tom Lane State Farm office in Bethalto at 377-8912 or go to tomlaneagency.net.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
CM and Alton High back in Bethalto as we go to the 4th inning. Linton, Tobin, and Dorsey. 3, 4, and 5 for the Eagles against Jason Roberts, who now has a commanding 9-0 lead. It was 3-0 till that 6-run 3rd inning, and now we go to the 4th, and it's 9-0 in favor of AHS now.
Well, that bases clearing double by Edwards really broke this thing open, and you just wonder how much more Roberts is going to go here. I'm going to guess maybe another inning here, and imagine that Todd Hogg's going to get him out of there and just get him a few more pitches. He's only thrown 34 pitches in the game so far, so maybe get a little more work in here, and he'll face 3, 4, and 5 in the CM order. Linton, Tobin, and Dorsey.
Again, when you think of the Redbirds pitching, they have games next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. 4 days in a row, starting Monday of next week. It's down and in to Linton here, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike. The 4th inning is underway. Roberts delivers outside for a ball to the left-handed hitter. 1-hour ball game, and 9-0 here in the 4th. Roberts looks in, gets the sign from his catcher Gibbs. The pitch, fastball, and he got it by him on a late swing, 2-2.
Even his fastball so far tonight, he's got some late breaking movement on it, some tailing action to the left-handed batters. Good command of his pitches tonight.
Down and in again, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Tobin will be next. Here's the pitch, and strike 3 called. He took it on 3-2, and it's another K for Roberts.
That's another one where, again, it's just got late tailing action and comes back over the heart of the plate. And the 3 strikeouts that he's got in his game have all been called third strikes. Tobin hits here now with nobody on and 1 out. He's singled, he's got 1 of 2 CM hits here tonight.
Strike 1 to the batter. 8 in a row retired by the Alton right-hander now.
Yeah, this is the last batter that reached base was Tobin. They had back-to-back singles in the first inning. They haven't seen a base runner since.
It's down and in for a ball here. Redbirds again with 9 on the board. 4 RBIs for Edwards, 3 for Boyd, 1 for Matthews. And a steal of home mixed in there, too.
Did you ever steal home?
No, sir. I stole some things, but not home. 2-1, swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
Well, you got to play baseball in order to steal home, right?
That's true. Dorsey will be next. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Roberts brings it in. Chopper to short. Spurgeon can't get it. It's into center field as he went to his left, and it got by him.
Well, he was going to have to make a good play on that and tried to get it on the short hop, ranging to his left, and could not come up with it. And Tobin is 2 for 2 now, and CM with their 3rd hit. Just chip away at it little by little. They've got a long way to go here, but Dorsey to the dish. 0 for 1, he grounded out back in the first inning.
Don't forget, after the game, we'll announce our Munganast Alton Toyota player of the game. An Eagle or a Redbird. 1 on, 1 out here in the 4th. Low and away, it's a wild pitch, and Tobin to second base with 1 out.
Might have gotten crossed up with Gibbs there on the pitch because it didn't look like he picked it up right away. Because it looked like a pitch he might have been able to handle, but when your catcher is expecting one thing and your pitcher throws another, those are the things that tend to happen.
1-0 delivery, swinging a ground ball. Spurgeon to his left again. This time he has it, fires to first. Dorsey out number 2, Tobin to third base.
He's been busy tonight. That's 3 putouts out of the last 5 batters now for Spurgeon. Early on, it was Calvert making the plays. He's got 3 putouts in the game, and Roberts getting a lot of ground balls here tonight. That's usually, you know, when things are going well for him. He's a ground ball pitcher. As you said, Tobin does move into third base, and McRae will hit now with Tobin over there, and 1 out. He's 0 for 1. He tapped back to the mound back in the 2nd inning.
Here's the pitch from Roberts. It's a strike called, and it's quickly 0-2 here to McRae. Runner at third with 2 down. CM up here in the top of the 4th inning. Under the lights, Friday night baseball, ground ball. Spurgeon to his left, in and out of his glove, and everybody's safe. Safe at first. Tobin safe at home. It's 9-1.
If he gloves it, he's going to be able to make a play there. But again, he had to range well over to his left. What do you think? Base hit, RBI?
I think so. Up the middle it went and near the bag. Emmerich, the batter now.
The rain might stay away. You and I agreed on something.
There's a foul ball.
Good news to Mr. Carey, right?
Runner at first and Emmerich the batter. 2 down. And the Eagles are on the board. Here's the pitch. Low and away, and Gibbs diving to his right makes an unbelievable stop to hold the runner at first. 2 down.
Well, we've heard about his defensive capabilities, and if he holds up, knock on wood, stays injury-free, Alton's going to have them a pretty good catcher for a couple of years here.
1 ball, 1 strike, and the pitch. Down low in the dirt. 2-1 to the number 7 hitter, Emmerich. Again, Taylor Emmerich, one of the 6 seniors for the Eagles. 2-1 on the way home now, and it's low and away, 3-1. Here's the stretch by Roberts. 9-1 score now. And the pitch. It's a strike on the outside corner. The Redbirds with 9 runs. 10 times they have hit double figures in runs this year, including a stretch of 4 games in a row at the end of April. Swing and a miss, down and in, and Roberts has another strikeout to win the 4th inning. CM settles for 1 run in the inning, and they now trail Alton High 9-1 in the middle of the 4th. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
I'll grab the birthday cake. You bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
Why is Roberts Motors #1 in Ford certified pre-owned sales in the St. Louis Metro East?
Visit the 169-point inspection all our vehicles go through.
Maybe it's because we've been doing it for over 60 years.
Or is it the large selection we keep in stock at all times?
Personally, I think the answer is all the above. Stop in today and see. Nobody does pre-owned better than Roberts Motors.
Roberts Motors, your hometown dealer for over 60 years in Alton, Illinois, or on the web at riverBender.com.
Welcome back to baseball in Bethalto. Bottom of the 4th inning. Gibbs, Matthews, and Boyd here. Brent Gibbs, the Alton catcher, digging in with Alton leading 9-1 over CM. There's a fly ball into right. Shasheen moving toward the line, and he will make the one-handed running catch there near the line. 1 out.
Well, the wind blowing now from left to right, and sure enough, as soon as it took a track out that way, it started making a line towards that right field line and maybe into foul territory. On the dead run, Shasheen had to make a nice one-handed catch. 2 pitches, 1 out. Matthews to the dish. Singled and drove in a run in the first, hit by a pitch, and scored in the 3rd.
And he'll take high here, ball 1. Left-handed batter. For the Alton Redbirds. It's low and away for a ball. Boyd will be next after Matthews. Again, the RBI leaders tonight, Edwards with 4, Boyd with 3. Low and away. Alton a record of 17-8. They'll play Edwardsville next week, so will the CM Eagles. Eagles with that doubleheader a week from tomorrow against the Tigers, Edwardsville. 3-0 pitch for McKinney here, and it is a strike. Inside corner at the letters. 3-1 pitch now to Matthews. Swing and a pop-up. Right at the third base bag, Taylor Emmerich will make the grab, and there's 2 down.
Well, McKinney fell behind 3-0 and winds up coming all the way back and getting his batter. Fastball there over the inner part of the plate, a little jam shot by Matthews, and he's come on, and after giving up the bases clearing double to Edwards, he's retired 3 in a row.
2 up, 2 down. And the pitch to Boyd. It's a breaking ball strike. Boyd from the right side. The Alton right fielder swings and hits one into left center field, and dropping quickly in front of Tobin for a hit into left center. It's a 2-out single, and that'll bring in make it Bailey now.
10 hits in the game now, and thinking maybe that CM was going to be able to come up with a 1-2-3 inning, but Boyd now with 2 hits in the game. He's got 3 RBIs in the game. He keeps the inning alive for the DH, Bailey.
Bailey rolls one to third, ricochets off the third baseman, and Emmerich then grabs it and throws high, so everybody's safe. Runners move up to second and third, and now the runner trying to score. The ball is there, though, and the tag. Boyd is out at home plate to end the 4th inning after the air. The Redbirds are finished in the 4th. They lead CM 9-1. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
From its birth in 1931 on Broadway in Alton to its new home on Homer Adams Parkway, welcome to Alton Refrigeration and Home Furnishings. Alton Refrigeration and Home Furnishings earned its outstanding customer service reputation in servicing major appliance brands such as Maytag, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Frigidaire, Samsung, and more. When you think about it, Alton Refrigeration is about providing you with years of comfortable living with worry-free brand name products. You'll find it at Mallory's Sporting Goods in Wood River. Your high school gear and sportswear? It's at Mallory's. Athletic equipment for the little tykes? You'll find it at Mallory's. How about team gear and uniforms, or personalized gear and specialty equipment? It's at Mallory's too. You'll find it all at Mallory's Sporting Goods, just minutes from your school off of 255, right next to the Walmart complex on Vaughn Road in Wood River.
Josh Casina will be the pinch hitter here as we start things off, and he rolls one to Matthews, who flips to the pitcher Roberts covering. 3-1 on that put out to start the 5th inning back here in Bethalto. Our score, Alton 9, CM 1.
1 pitch, 1 out. And Roberts has had a few of those here tonight. Pitch count was up a little bit in that 4th inning, but he's on to pitch the 5th here, and records Casina, who was hitting for the starting pitcher, then was in left field, Burnett.
And now another pinch hitter, Matthew Steemack, will bat. Right-handed batter for Civic Memorial, and he will take a ball inside for Roberts. Roberts throws low, ball 2. McKinney, relief pitcher, on deck. Steemack at the plate, and he will take a strike, 2-1. As we head toward 8 o'clock here on this Friday night, we're in the 5th inning. 9-1 Redbirds, swing and a miss, 2-2.
Fell behind 2-0. Now it's back to 2-2. Roberts looking for another strikeout. He's got 4 in the game.
And it's strike 3 called at the letters, and another breaking ball and another called, 3rd strike.
That's 4 out of 5. And again, it's CM batters must be getting fooled by the late breaking action on some of his pitches tonight. Shashin had similar situation back in the third inning, and then number 9 hole, and Steemack does here. McKinney now bats for the third time, and hit by a pitch.
Roberts hits McKinney inside, ball getting away from him there with 2 outs, and that'll bring in Fensel, the shortstop now.
Well, McKinney was 0 for 2 before reaching base. Fensel also 0 for 2, a couple of, actually.
Kevin Miller, number 3, will bat. Third pinch hitter of the inning.
So Gary Bruning getting a number of kids into the game here now. Down by 8.
And the pitch is a strike. It's 0-1. CM playing the Gillespie Miners earlier, beating the Miners 10-0 this afternoon, and tonight they play the Alton Redbirds. There's a chop foul, strike 2. Miller at the dish here. Junior Kevin Miller wears number 3, right-handed batter. 2 strikes and nothing here as Roberts checks the runner. First base. Gibbs, the catcher, with the sign, the pitch. And strike 3 called, inside corner, and Roberts has another strikeout. 2 more Ks in the 5th. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th inning with the Redbirds leading the Eagles here 9-1. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
When you own a business, your loss could be your employee's loss too. That's why you should put American Family Insurance and me to work right away. I'm Gerard Fisher of American Family Insurance. I can help you design property and liability coverages that fit the needs of your specific business. Interested? Call me, Gerard Fisher, at 466-7062.
American Family Insurance.
Alton Redbirds in the bottom of the 5th inning. We'll start with number 2, Matt Halliday, left-handed batter at the dish. Alton leading 9-1. Jack McKinney for CM, bringing it home. Right-handed pitcher for the Eagles, throwing a strike. And the bottom of the 5th underway.
Halliday's going to hit here for Calvert, the second baseman, and then it'll be Bodenbach and back to the top of the order. McKinney, the pitcher, and all the other defenders re-enter the game after those pinch hitters for CM. So Howard, the catcher, Emmerich at third, Fensel at short, Linton at second, McCray at first. Swing and a tap foul there. Burnett in left, Tobin in center, Shasheen in right for CM. 2 strikes and a ball here to Halliday. Jordan Bodenbach will be next. Ground ball under the glove of the third baseman Emmerich, and safe at first is Halliday with nobody out. That's actually back-to-back errors for Emmerich. He committed an error to end what actually wound up ending the 4th inning when they cut the runner down at home, but that's a ball that he thought maybe was just going to come up, and it never did. Stayed down, and the leadoff man is on base. Bodenbach to the plate. Popped out in second, walked and scored in the third, looking for his first hit of the game.
0-1 to the Alton third baseman. Head coach Todd Howe coaching down at third, giving the signs. And this one on the inside corner for a strike. Top of the order, Lombardo will be next. Bodenbach here, though, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 on, 1 out for the top of the order.
3 pitches. One, he went inside, then he goes away from him, and that one a little off-speed pitch, and Bodenbach swings through it. Now it's going to be Lombardo, who's been on base 3 times, hit by a pitch, singled, and a couple of singles, actually, and he's got 2 runs in the game.
4th at bat. We're in the 5th, and he's hit by a pitch, and he will go to first base. 2 on, 1 out.
It's the second time he's been hit by a pitch in the game, and I believe 3rd overall. Is that right?
For the Redbirds. And the Eagles have had a batter hit too. So 4 total. Alton been hit 3 times.
Boy, here comes Edwards now, and he's got a chance to rack up some more RBIs. He's already got 4 tonight. Last time up, he cleared the bases with a double into right center field.
Luke Edwards, 19 RBIs coming into the game. 4 more tonight. He has a couple of home runs, a triple this year. And the stretch. 1-0 pitch is a strike. It's 1-1. .803 the time. You're in tune to WBGZ Alton. 8 o'clock hour. Friday the 13th. It's baseball on the Big Z, and there's a strike. It's 1-2.
Roberts waiting on deck to hit, and a little surprised early in the game these Alton batters were attacking the plate early in the count. A little more patient here as we move along.
McKinney turns, no throw to second. It's first and second for the Redbirds. 2 on and 1 out. 9 runs, 10 hits for Alton High. Edwards waits on the 1-2 pitch. High 2-2. McKinney came in the 3rd inning in relief. He's allowed 2 hits. No runs. Here's the pitch, and it's high again. Inside, 3-2.
First and second, 1 out. What do you think? You send the runners?
Probably not. With a 9-1 lead.
But you got a chance to end it here.
See how they play it. 3-2, ball 4. Runners not going, but now they will trot to third, to second. The bases are loaded for Jason Roberts.
Well, they've loaded them here without the benefit of a hit. You have an error, a hit batsman, and a walk, and a base hit by Roberts here could essentially end our ball game early. Roberts singled, tripled, fly to center, 2 for 3 in the game.
Roberts will take down and in ball 1. And if you look at the scorecard, the 3 and 4 hitters do not have an RBI for the Redbirds. Well, bunched around.
Edwards with 4 and Boyd with 3, and that takes care of 7 out of your 9.
Roberts fouls one back. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. So Gibbs on deck, Roberts right here. 3, 4 hitters, bases loaded, 1 out. Redbirds trying to go to 18-8.
And Gibbs on deck, and he's 0 for 3 in the game. He's doesn't have a hit tonight.
There's a line drive foul, first base side. Again, 1 out, so the Eagles looking for outs at any base. 9-1 Redbirds over the CM Eagles here. 5th inning, bottom of the 5th. Swing and a foul again. Two strikes and a ball. McKinney, the stretch. Pitch to Roberts, low and away. Two balls, 2 strikes. Redbirds at every base. And this one's up and in behind the head of Roberts.
Well, you can't afford any base on balls now, because now on a walk is a run, and the 2 that are on second and third for CM and Alton both are the ones that matter here.
McKinney brings it in, and it's a strike 3 called inside corner. And the umpire gives him the strike, 2 down.
McKinney comes up with the pitch that he needed there on 3-2, and now it's going to take a 2-out something from Gibbs here to get Alton another run or two more runs would end the game, and CM trying to prolong it.
Ball one, down and in. One ball, no strikes. Gibbs lines one into the left field corner, and it's a fair ball, and that will end the ball game. The Redbirds will score 2 on the double by Gibbs, and they will make it 11-1. The Redbirds beat the Eagles in Bethalto tonight. Back with a postgame in a moment. Brent Gibbs ends the game for Alton High. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Ragusa drops to throw. Now lets it go deep down the left sideline. He's got Thorpe, and he makes a dandy catch.
Here's another steal by Bradley. Lumpkins all alone. He lays it in from... With Louis Korak, Brent Birkeland back with you. Friday night baseball in Bethalto, and it's the Alton Redbirds who win it in 5 innings. Our score, 11-1. The 10-run rule takes effect. The mercy rule, and Alton improves to 18-8. CM now at 17-12 as they go 1-1 today.
Well, Alton just came out, and it was CM's second game, so they split the 2 games they play. They 10-run Gillespie. They get 10-run in the second game, so they do pick up a win on the day. But Alton came in focused, and no letdowns after a big conference win at O'Fallon yesterday. Right off the bat, they jump on the board with 3 runs, and they kept it going. And once they got that 3-run bases clearing double from Edwards, stretched things out, and they kind of had that 10-run rule within their sights, and they were able to get the job done with Gibbs got the big hit. Gibbs got the hit that's with 2 outs and the bases loaded, and the error in that last inning wind up hurting CM. It's both of those runs were unearned, but Alton doesn't care. They wind up short gaming their rivals from Bethalto.
And 4 RBIs for Luke Edwards. He got the scoring started with an RBI single in the first inning. Then with the bases loaded in the 3rd inning, a 3-run double. He's our Munganast Alton Toyota player of the game. And the Redbirds again, 18-8. And the Redbirds with plenty of games next week. The Eagles light on the schedule next week.
Well, and obviously they're not scheduled to play again until next Saturday, but I'm sure Gary Bruning and Steve Carey are going to look to see if they can add a couple of games. That's next week is kind of the rain dates for all the MVC teams, and CM doesn't have any conference games to make up per se. They do have, I believe, 1 more game in the conference to go, as they are 4-5 there, but looking probably to maybe pick up a game or 2 along the way somewhere. You want to stay sharp as you head towards the postseason, and that's going to be right around the corner here.
That's going to do it on this Friday night. The Alton Redbirds with a win over the CM Eagles in Friday night RiverBend baseball. Our final score, 11-1. The Redbirds now 18-8. Again, the CM Eagles now at 17-12. Thanks to our engineer, Brian Hennigan, and my partner, Louis Korak. This is Brent Birkeland. So long, everybody.
RiverBender.com's live coverage of today's game is brought to you by Zeisser Kia, the ultimate buying experience. St. Peter's Hardware and Rental, the best products, service, and expert advice. Mallory Sports, where your sports world begins. Ace Hardware. Ace, the helpful place. First Mid-America Credit Union. New name, same great credit union. Tom Lane State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the Riverbend. Quality Buick, GMC, Cadillac. Serving the Riverbend for 52 years. Gerard Fisher American Family Insurance. All your protection under one roof. Alton Refrigeration, the first choice in quality HD TV and appliances. Barry Macias, professional independent insurance agents. Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949.